Hey guys, FirstinWeather here. Welcome to another video. This video will focus primarily on Christmas, on the Christmas Day forecast, and the pattern for the next 10 days or so. And in advance, I do apologize for my voice. I might not be speaking with that much clarity, and my voice might be a little slurred, and that's due to the fact that I do have a sore throat, and it's kind of hard for me to speak, so just bear with me on that. But without further ado, let's get straight to the video. So this is the GFS model, and so as you can see, for Wednesday it brings a small system delivering some pretty much needed rainfall for areas of the southeast, and that's going to skirt on through, and mainly it's going to only affect areas in the southeast, and it might affect areas. It might affect areas in southern Virginia, but as of now, it looks like the best rain chances are going to be through North and South Carolina. Now, if we go past that, you can see that all the weather models are coming closer to a storm system forming right here, and then tracking on this sort of path. Now, if we go to the Canadian model, takes it to that same path. Then the NAVGEM model, it doesn't really show a system. So, but again, this is not really a reliable model. But if we go to the European model, give me 1 second. So yeah, that kind of takes it up through here, like the other models, and so it's becoming quite clear that this system that a few days ago could have gone this way, it's becoming more and more apparent that it's going to go like this, somewhere through here, and so that's going to leave this area on the warm side, and then this area on the cold side. So you're going to be seeing snow right here, and then just some plain old rain and some mixed precip over here. So now if we take this through, this is early morning Christmas, early morning the day before Christmas, and so that front which came through, it's not really looking too big now, as too big of a winter storm maker. And so this is December 23rd. So again, you have the cold side of the system over here. So you're going to be seeing snow predominantly in these areas, mainly over here. And then as you go through, you're going to have some of that wraparound cold air. So you're going to see some of that rain change over to snow in these areas right here. And so that goes through. Total snowfall accumulation, nothing much, really, just a coating to a couple of inches. And keep in mind, the ground will also be wet, and it will be temperatures for the past few days will have been warm, so accumulation will be tough to come by. Now, as that goes through, this cold front is going to stall along the coast, alright? And so, one more thing before I get to this. So this system's going to go through, and so it's going to bring mostly rain to the northeast and mid-Atlantic, but you might see a little bit of mixing north, but that again looks really fairly minimal. And the main story is just the chance for a brief period of snow in these areas right here. So that system goes through, and then the GFS and the other models are really pointing to the fact that we're going to see this big dip in the jet stream, and I want to show you this. So this is this huge high pressure right here. Sorry about that. This huge high pressure right here. Let me clear that. Let me try that again. This huge high right here, and so you have this huge trough right here, and so that's just pumping down that cold air, coming right through. We're gonna have well below average temperatures over here, and also right here too. It's quite rare that you see below average temperatures for such a far extent for such a huge area of the country. But if we go to anomalies, temperature anomalies, you can see just how much of the country will be below average. If we take this through, you can see that a lot of the country is going to see well below average temperatures. Look at this. This entire area is just seeing below average temperatures all the way through here. It's a big area of the country. And so if we go back to MSLP and precip, so again, this thing comes through, we have this stalled cold front right here. And so this is where it becomes interesting. Could we see another system, a coastal wave, form along this cold front right here and ride up the coast and bring some snow to the mid-Atlantic and Northeast during Christmas weekend? Well, that remains to be seen. And so in this particular run, it doesn't really form anything. It forms a weak low pressure off here, but then the cold front gets moving and you don't really see anything. But if we go to a previous model run, 12Z model run, and you take it back, you have this low right here that forms, and you get some light snow, fairly insignificant, but some light snow on Christmas morning in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. Not really accumulating too much, maybe just a coating to 2 inches, but if this run is correct, then you could see a little bit of light snow Christmas morning. But again, this is the 12Z run, and then the 18Z run shows nothing. So this is something that we're going to have to watch, see what happens, look at future model runs, and yeah, the only thing you can do right now is really just look at the models and see what's going to happen. And if we take this through even further out, we go further out. Again, you have this huge trough in the east. If we look at some of these temperature anomalies, you can see just how below average we're talking about. We're talking about potentially record-breaking cold, right? From the time period of December 25th through the beginning of 2018. If we take this through, again, it's forecasting another big dip in the jet stream at the start of the new year. And really, like, look at these temperature anomalies. These are well below average temperatures. Quite frankly, ridiculous amounts of cold. You're talking temperatures in the negatives, and this is 18Z. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're talking temperatures in the single digits. And we're talking temperatures not going above freezing in North Carolina. And this really is quite extensive. Look at this in Texas. You're talking about high temperatures close to or slightly above freezing. And if we look at this, you can see just how much an extent the country is with below average temperatures. So again, the main thing to take from this is that we're going to see a system right up the middle of the country. Let me just draw this for you to explain it better. So we're going to see this system. Go through the middle right here, somewhere right here, or more specifically right here. So it's going to bring a little bit of snow right here, tough to accumulate, but rain just over here. Then as that goes through, we're going to see a stalled cold front form right here, and that could make another coastal wave form off of it, giving us a few light flurries along the eastern coast. Again, it's quite uncertain right now, but the main story after that will be the huge amounts of cold. We're going to see this huge pattern develop from at least the 25th to the start of the new year. We're going to see this consistent pattern right here, where we're going to see this huge trough in the jet stream, and we're going to see this cold air just being pumped from Canada. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking potentially record-breaking cold. And again, some pretty big lake effect snows are looking likely due to this huge invasion of cold air. Some pretty big lake effect snows are definitely a possibility, and so I'll also be watching that. So yeah, looks like it's going to be a cold start to the it's going to be a cold Christmas for many of you, and it's going to be a cold end of the year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.